It's Mother's Day tomorrow, and I have a mother and a grandmother that needs to be celebrated, so I'm doing my portion of the cooking. I'm starting by doing these bacon bits. Did you see him? Pan for sizzling, and then this strainer to put the bacon in. How about that sizzle though? As you can see, I'm putting my seasoning into the pan, which is just mixed herbs, dry seasoning, salt and pepper, and then I'm going to add some nice bacon bits in there. Now, how long you're going to cook your bacon depends on how crispy you want it. I'm in this case doing it extra crispy, so I'm going to wait until all of the liquid evaporates and cook it still a little longer. That way you'll get that extra crisp going. And obviously this one smelt something, so you want some bacon bits too. Did a couple spinnies, got the job done. This would be a good spot to finish if you like your bacon a bit more soft, but we're going to go full crunch. Wash your dishes! There's still a couple of lighter pieces in here, but this is kind of where I stop and I just, strain the bacon because it's like a nice crunch, but not like overdone. Yummy! So I line the container that I keep the bacon bits into just to get the last little bit of oil also. Tip for ADHD or impatient people, just wash your dishes while you wait for something to happen. So I was waiting for these guys to lose a little bit of oil in the strainer. I washed the dishes, and then by the time that was done, I could store my bacon. Now this just goes to chill in the fridge until I'm ready to put it on the potato dish. Maybe it's just me, but I have to clean the whole entire freaking kitchen before I start the next task. I could have kept this extremely simple, but because it's me, I'm going to go ahead and make it more difficult on myself. I'm going to separate these, so I'm going to make them into cocktail meatballs. And then I'm going to basically add everything that goes into a meatball, because these are pretty much just mince and seasoning. So I'm going to add like breadcrumbs and egg and blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to wrap them in bacon. That's going to be a surprise for everyone, I think. I only have a bread roll, so let's see how this goes to make breadcrumbs. Let's just start off by toasting these guys. Let them cool for a moment. In the meantime, I'll add my herbs into this guy. Basically just gonna crush this into here. Now we're gonna blend. It's working! Holy crap! These turned out better than I thought they would. Remember to wash as you go. The breadcrumbs are inside of the fridge just cooling a little longer, and then I'm going to clean up this station and get ready for chopping some onions and other things that I'm going to add into the mince for the little meatballs. Chopped half an onion into here, and I'm going to add half a clove of garlic, and we're going to blend it up. Plonk! Alright, so I have my shredded onion and a little bit of the bacon bits ready. And now to add the rest of the ingredients. Little hack to see if your eggs are fresh. Put it in some water, and if it sinks, it's good, and if it floats, it's bad. Here's what we're working with: an egg, the shredded onion and little bacon bits concoction, round bread roll, and some sweet chili and some barbecue. The tiniest little lime ever. Start with the breadcrumbs. Add the lime to the sauces, the egg. And mix until the breadcrumbs are dissolved. Add a little bit of the sauce, or all of it. Sorry, it feels bad to break up these meatballs, but decisions have been made and now we have to do it. I think it will be good, hopefully. My reasoning is because there's gonna be about like 9 people, and there were 12 of these balls, so I don't want each person to have like 1, I'd rather have each person have 2. And as you can see, this is practically just mince with some herbs, so why not add some extra spice? I'm just gonna mix this all nicely until it's fully incorporated. Looks good so far. Now time to mold the balls. Just gonna start by grabbing a bit. Just want to see the size. They do shrink, so they can't be that small. They need to be a bit bigger than that. So let me first even out the amount. Now that I've made sure every person has 2 and there's 2 extra, I'm going to use this little dude, the same sort of contraption that I used to make the shape of cake pops. So this is just like an easy thing to just like have around to make balls of any sorts, I suppose. This is how they look unballed, and this is how they look balled. How they look balled. And into the fridge they go. And while those are refrigerating, I'm going to be cleaning up the station. Coffee intermission. Thing does way too big of coffees for this cup, so we're switching the cup. Anyone else love the last little bit of milk in the box so that you can like shake it up and get a little cappuccino going? Even though the machine does froth. It's just lazy method. Time to fry the meatballs. Pan is warmed, balls are chilled. Definitely didn't stay as round as I would have liked, but it's okay because they're going to be wrapped in bacon. Second batch going. Better than those are chilling in the fridge. Tomorrow morning I'll quickly cook bacon a little bit, strips, and then I'll roll them and then put them into the oven for a little bit just to crisp up, and then drench them in the sauce that I'm going to make, which I'll probably just make tomorrow. I think it's going to be easy sauce. Everything's clean. I think we're going to stop over here and carry on tomorrow. Good morning. Part 2, I guess. Look how beautiful it is. Yay, the sun's shining. Look how pretty these little forever lasting roses are. I have a little tutorial if you want to see that. I'm going to be completing the meatballs and starting the cinnabons. And also going to do the potato stack. I'm going to do everything today, okay? You'll see, you'll see. I think I'm going to sort of like half cook the bacon so it's like easily moldable and kind of cooked, and then I'm going to wrap the the bacon over the meatballs, and then I'm going to make the sauce, maybe saute it just a little